The world does not wait for permission. It does not pause because you feel unready, insecure, or unheard. Every single day it moves forward, rewarding those who speak up, those who step forward, those who dare to express their ideas even when their voice trembles. And somewhere inside you there is a voice that has been silent for too long, not because it has nothing to say, but because you were taught to be afraid of saying it wrong. Fear of mistakes, fear of accents, fear of judgment. But listen carefully. Progress has never belonged to the perfect speaker. It has always belonged to the brave one. Jackma once stood where many stand today, mocked, rejected, underestimated. He failed exams. He was turned down again and again. But he understood something most people never do. Your voice is not polished before you use it. It is polished because you use it. Language is not a gift given to the chosen few. It is a muscle, and muscles grow through resistance, repetition, and belief. When you speak English, you are not showing the world how weak you are. You are showing it how committed you are to becoming stronger. The first shift begins in the mind, not with vocabulary lists or grammar rules, but with permission. Permission to sound imperfect. Permission to pause. Permission to try. Every powerful communicator in history began as a beginner. Edison did not invent light by avoiding darkness. Lincoln did not lead by staying silent. They spoke, failed, learned, and spoke again. When you stop chasing flawless sentences and start chasing clear intention, your confidence begins to rise. English is not about sounding foreign or native. It is about being understood, and more importantly, about understanding yourself. Belief is the engine. If you believe English is something outside of you, something expensive, something only classrooms can deliver, then you will always wait. But if you believe that learning happens in moments, small, daily, imperfect moments, then every conversation becomes a classroom. Every mirror becomes a teacher. Every mistake becomes feedback, not failure. Jack Ma believed that opportunity hides in places others ignore. While others waited for perfect conditions, he started with what he had. You can do the same. Speak to your thoughts. Speak to your phone. Speak to the silence, because silence never taught anyone how to speak. Clarity comes when you stop asking, "Am I good enough?" and start asking, "Am I improving?" Progress is quiet. It does not announce itself. It shows up in small wins, the sentence you spoke without translating, the idea you expressed without fear, the moment you chose courage over comfort. Do not measure yourself against native speakers. Measure yourself against yesterday. The only unfair comparison is the one that stops you from moving forward. When you speak daily, even for 5 minutes, you are telling your brain that this matters, and what matters gets stronger. Vision is what keeps you going when motivation fades. Imagine yourself speaking freely, not perfectly, but confidently. Imagine interviews where your ideas land clearly. Imagine conversations where you are present, not trapped inside your head. This vision is not fantasy. It is direction. Jack Ma saw Alibaba long before the world did. Not because he was smarter, but because he was clearer. When your vision is strong, practice stops feeling like effort and starts feeling like alignment. You are not forcing English into your life. You are pulling your future toward you. Purpose sharpens discipline. If your reason for learning English is shallow, your effort will be fragile. But when your purpose is tied to growth, opportunity, and self-respect, discipline becomes natural. You stop waiting for classes. You stop waiting for teachers. You become responsible. You choose one idea a day and speak about it. You narrate your life. You describe your thoughts. You turn everyday moments into training grounds. Discipline is not punishment. It is devotion. It is the daily decision to show up even when no one is watching. Action is where confidence is built. Not before action, after it. Confidence is a reward, not a requirement. The more you speak, the more your fear loses its grip. Fear survives on delay. Action starves it. When you speak despite fear, your brain rewires itself. It learns that you are safe. It learns that mistakes do not destroy you. They refine you. This is how resilience is born, not through comfort, but through repeated exposure to challenge. Jack Ma failed publicly, repeatedly, and learned openly. That openness became his strength. Gratitude changes your relationship with learning. Be grateful for your accent. It carries your story. Be grateful for your mistakes. They prove you are trying. Be grateful for the struggle. It means growth is happening. When you practice with gratitude, frustration turns into patience. You stop rushing the process and start respecting it. Every word you speak is a step forward. Every sentence is a brick in the foundation of your future voice. Adaptability is the modern skill. The world is changing fast, and language is the bridge. Those who adapt survive. Those who communicate lead. You do not need perfect grammar to share ideas. You need courage, consistency, and curiosity. Learn from videos. Learn from mistakes. Learn from listening. Then speak. Speak again. Speak differently. Adapt. This is not about sounding like someone else. It is about becoming more of yourself. Resilience is built when you refuse to quit on bad days. There will be days when words disappear, when confidence drops, when progress feels invisible. Do not stop. These are the days that matter most. Success is not built on strong days alone. It is built on weak days honored with effort. Jackma often said that today is hard, tomorrow is harder. But the day after tomorrow is beautiful. Yet most people give up tomorrow night. Do not be most people. Learning never ends. Language evolves, and so do you. Stay curious. Stay humble. Stay hungry. Speak to learn, not to impress. When you stop chasing approval, fluency begins to find you. Slowly, naturally, powerfully. And one day, without noticing the exact moment, you will speak and it will feel normal, not because you are perfect, but because you persisted. Your voice will no longer ask for permission. It will carry ideas, confidence, and clarity. You will realize that you never needed classes to begin. You only needed courage to start. So start now. Speak today. Speak imperfectly. Speak bravely. Because the world belongs to those who are willing to be heard. And it always has. And when you keep going, something deeper begins to change. Not just your English, but your identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone who is learning and start seeing yourself as someone who communicates. That shift is everything. Because the moment you see yourself as a speaker, your brain starts searching for words instead of excuses. Your ears start listening with intention. Your mind starts organizing thoughts instead of hiding them. This is how growth sneaks in, quietly, steadily, relentlessly. Think about history. Carnegie was not born persuasive. Disney was told he lacked imagination. Ford was mocked for dreaming beyond horses. None of them waited to be ready. They learned by doing, by failing forward, by speaking their vision out loud before the world believed it. Jack Ma did the same. His English was not learned in a classroom. It was learned through curiosity, through conversations with strangers, through willingness to sound foolish today to be powerful tomorrow. That is not a story from the past. That is a blueprint for you. Every time you speak English, you are voting for your future. You are telling life, I am not hiding anymore. And life listens. Opportunities are attracted to clarity, not perfection. People respond to energy, not grammar. When you speak with intention, even broken sentences carry power. A clear idea spoken imperfectly is more valuable than a perfect sentence never spoken at all. There will be moments when your mind freezes. When words feel locked away, do not panic. Silence is not failure. It is part of thinking. Breathe, simplify, say it another way. Communication is not about complexity. It is about connection. The strongest speakers in the world know this. They choose clarity over cleverness, meaning over ego, progress over pride,